So, we all know the rover woke up without a single memory adrift on Solaris 3. But have you ever stopped to think about the true cost of that blank slate? What kind of person would willingly delete thousands of years of heroic memory and experience? Because the Old Rover wasn't just a powerful hero. They were a commander, a creator, and ultimately a tragic figure burdened by a terrifying, simple truth. This is the story of the rover before the reset, and why they gave everything up for one final, desperate gamble. The rover wasn't from here, not in the way we think. Lore suggests they were an ancient, perhaps artificial being, Instance 1, existing for over 10,000 years. Their title? The Arbiter. They didn't just fight the Lament, they organized the entire resistance. Think of them as the original architect of our current world. They collaborated with the court of Savante. They established the Black Shores, and yes, they were the master of Ju, the Sentinel Dragon itself. They weren't just saving people. They were the father of the systems that kept humanity alive. But this endless war came with an unimaginable price. Old Rover was intensely protective, refusing to make conscious sacrifices. Yet the pressure, the sheer scale of the Lament's threat, forced them into choices that doomed allies, even beloved friends. The tragic fate of characters like Frolova? That is a scar Old Rover carried. This relentless, millennia-long failure broke them down, not physically, but mentally. The problem wasn't power, it was hopelessness. But here's the twist. After 10,000 years, Old Rover reached a devastating conclusion. The Lament could not be beaten. Not by them, not by anyone, because the future was predetermined. They had run all the simulations, tried all the strategies, fought all the battles, and the result was always the same: failure. This isn't just despair. This is the crushing weight of determinism. Their mind, burdened with 10 millennia of loss, of knowing every single timeline ended in tragedy, became the biggest roadblock. Old Rover realized that to win, they couldn't just try harder. They had to become someone else entirely. And it gets even crazier. They had to wipe the slate clean, removing not just the memories of the losses, but the deeply ingrained, fatalistic perspective that the Lament was unbeatable. The memory wipe wasn't a punishment or an accident. It was the ultimate gambit. It was Rover, the tired, broken Arbiter, handing the reins over to us. The new, hopeful, unburdened Rover. They set up the entire system, the Sentinels, the Black Shores, as a network of support, then essentially said, I can't see the winning path, but maybe a pair of fresh eyes, untainted by failure, can. It was the most selfless, yet profoundly lonely decision imaginable. They sacrificed their entire identity, their godlike understanding of the world,